I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Bellator 297 head to the city of Chicago with a headline fight between Nemkov versus Romero and a co-headline fight between Pettis versus Pitbull. How about that? Bellator is heading back to the city of Chicago with two title fights on the card. The promotion has booked Bellator for June 16th at the Wintrust Arena, where light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov, who is 8-0 in Bellator, will face Yoel Romero, who's 2-1 in Bellator, and the night's headliner in the co-main event, featherweight champion Patricio Pitbull drops down to the bantamweight division to challenge the 135-pound title holder Sergio Pettis. The promotion officials confirmed the news to MMA Junkie on Monday after an initial report by NBC Sports Chicago. The event will air on Showtime after prelims streamed on YouTube. Nemkov and Romero were originally expected to square off at Bellator 290 in February. That was the card on CBS where it was headlined by Bader versus Fedor. However, Nemkov withdrew from the bout. Nemkov is coming off his Grand Prix winning title defense versus Corey Anderson in November of 2022. Nemkov has not lost since 2016. Romero, 45 years old, makes his first Bellator title challenge after multiple tries at middleweight gold in the UFC. Since joining Bellator in 2021, Romero lost a split decision to Phil Davis in his promotional debut before back-to-back wins over Manhoff and Alex Panlizzi or something like that. In what will be his Bellator bantamweight debut, Pitbull aims to pick up a title in a third weight class with the promotion. A former lightweight champion, he gave up the title, the lightweight title, so his brother could become the lightweight champion. Pitbull has reigned as featherweight champion since 2017. Hold on, what? That's not true. With the exception of a 9-month period after he lost to AJ McKee, in which, in a rematch, Pitbull avenged his previous defeat before more recent victories over Boric and Elps. Sergio Pettis is set to compete for the first time since he won the Bellator bantamweight title with a spinning back fist knockout of Kei Hiraguchi in December of 2021. Pettis was scheduled to compete in the ongoing Bellator bantamweight Grand Prix, but withdrew prior to its start due to a ACL tear. Okay, so this is the lineup: Nemkov versus Romero, Pettis versus Pitbull for the bantamweight title. That's interesting. These are two really good fights. I think the Sergio Pettis versus Pitbull fight, that's gonna be a little bit more even, right? If you would imagine it. But Romero going up to light heavyweight versus Nemkov, that's gonna not be an easy fight. With Nemkov, as they said, he hasn't lost a fight since 2016. Am I right about that? He hasn't lost a fight since 2016. I don't remember what the injury was as to why Nemkov and Romero didn't fight in February, which was a few months ago. But Bellator looks like they have rebooked the fight, and now Romero, 45 years old, don't know how many more title chances he's gonna get, but this is gonna be a good way, to secure another title shot. We'll see who wins. This is gonna be a pretty good card. I don't know if they don't show the rest of the lineup. You would imagine with two title fights on the main card, Bellator is gonna probably stack this card up a little bit more. Only two fights have been probably announced at the moment, right? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more fights on this Bellator 297 card in Chicago. When was the date? Was it June 15th? Am I right about that? June 16th. Oops. June 16th, 2023 in the Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Nemkov will defend his light heavyweight title versus Romero, and Pitbull is going to drop down where he's the current featherweight champion. As I said, he was the double champion. I believe he had the lightweight and the featherweight champion. He gave up the lightweight title so his brother could become the lightweight champion. And now Pitbull is going to fall down to the bantamweight division and fight Sergio Pettis. That's a great fight. Let's be honest. We haven't seen Sergio Pettis since 2021, where he knocked out Haraguchi with a spinning back fist. I remember that fight. But that should be good. We'll have to see where Sergio Pettis looks like. I believe Pitbull is coming off a victory in his last fight, right? I believe Pitbull won his last fight, so we'll see how good Pitbull is in the bantamweight division. I don't know if this is his first fight in the bantamweight division of all time. He's 35-5, so who knows how many divisions he's competed in. But if he does defeat Sergio Pettis, he will be the first three-division champion in Bellator's history, I believe. I don't know if the UFC has ever had a three-division champion that I could think of. Not that I could think of. But yeah, that would be pretty historic for Pitbull and Pettis. So that fight, I got to be honest, I'm looking forward more to Pitbull versus Pettis than. But Nemkov versus Romero, that's just gonna be a great fight. But I would say I'm personally looking forward to the Sergio Pettis versus Pitbull fight a little bit more. But let me know your opinion of these two fights. Who do you favor, Nemkov versus Romero and Pitbull versus Pettis? I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about Bellator 297 heads back to the city of Chicago with two championship title fights on the line. The light heavyweight championship between Nemkov versus Romero and the bantamweight championship between Pettis versus Pitbull. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.